Tennessee spent months looking for a hard-to-find execution drug. That's according to an independent investigation into the state's lethal injection protocols.
Well, this week, South Carolina was able to acquire that same key drug. So, could executions resume here in Tennessee soon? News 2's Adam Mincer dug into that question.
The drug slows the brain and the nervous system. And in 2016, Tennessee wanted the execution drug pentobarbital bad, a single drug used to euthanize animals that has also been used to execute people on death row. But the Death Penalty Information Center says finding it isn't easy.
A number of years ago, a number of manufacturers stopped either manufacturing the drugs or providing them to prisons for use in executions. And so that forced everyone to sort of reconsider what kind of drugs were going to be used.
After not being able to find pentobarbital, Tennessee shifted to a 3-drug cocktail for lethal injections. A recent released third-party report found one of the drugs the state was using in that 3-drug cocktail didn't stop people from feeling pain as the state said it had. In addition, the report found the state wasn't following protocols properly, leading the governor to pause executions altogether moments before Oscar Smith was set to die last year.
When I learned that there was a shortfall or that there was a potential problem in the protocol with regard to death penalty, I halted it all.
Given South Carolina's recent announcement that they found a supplier of pentobarbital and will be starting executions again, Governor Lee was asked if that changes the status of executions in Tennessee.
It's a long process, but what I would add to that is we're not going to take a single shortcut. There's no reason to speed this process up when we have to get it exactly right. It's too important, and I'll make sure that we do.
The Death Penalty Policy Information Center said that's the right approach.
I would also encourage him to make those protocols available to the public and to anyone else that wants to see them so that we can be sure they're not going to result in any more mistakes or botched executions.
So if Lee did want to try and find his own supply of pentobarbital, both South Carolina and Tennessee have laws that keep that information secret. So it would be hard for the public to know how he's trying to get it and hard for him to know how South Carolina got it. I reached out to the Department of Corrections and I didn't hear back on this story. Bob?
Since the execution pause started, Tennessee has a new corrections commissioner. Did the governor give any indication of a timeline of when the commissioner will come up with a new execution protocol?
He didn't give a specific timeline, but he did say that there's a lot of steps that need to be done in order for us to get back to having executions. That new system needs to be approved, and the Supreme Court of Tennessee needs to reassign these dates for executions.
So we're talking months.
Oh, easily.
Thanks, Adam.